Alright, still around 5 guys wide up forward. Argonautes on the defense in the blue, KEBABS in the red on the attack. Let's get this game on its way. Alright, so we'll take a close look. We still got Falconetti, still got Flamers, and Shenji as well. As you can see, quite a lot of them for the Argonautes team. We can see a lot of Zekali militia on the KEBABS side, so they will probably be trying to use the walls. And then, as we could see from last time as well, quite a little bit of Cav there, and also heavy on the sense of Fenrir this time. Alright, there we go, guys. KEBABS using the same setup as last time, throwing in the traps. And we can see Argonautes is actually heavily switching their units. Doesn't look like they're going for Alright, so it looks like we got a slow start on our hand this time around. I'll show the units as well. Until the first fight. We will be showing only the one unit, guys, and then I'll be showing the others as well. Alright. One of the walls already breached, the other one half health. Towers are getting closer to reach, and looks like this time Odin's isn't trying to stop the battering ram. It's just something we saw a lot last season. Or last season even. Even this season on Wild Court. We've been seeing it more on all the maps as well. Alright, so let's take a look at defense then. We got heavy front lines here with shield maidens, with the Varangians, flamethrowers behind it for Argonautes. On the attack, KEBABS switching out their units here, and they'll be going on the wall, it looks like. Already bringing their Zekalian. Actually, also a banner unit there. Shenji, Tercios. Quite a lot heavy on the ranged there. Alright, something we've seen KEBABS do a lot in some of their past games is actually try and dive onto the backline and try and get those specialist units, but with all these units stacked up so closely, it will be hard to dive any of these specialists here. Looks like Argonautes doesn't have anyone on the wall to scout out what KEBABS is doing, but KEBABS clearly grouped up here. They're looking for an engagement. Argonaut is not showing, of course. And here they go. Alright. Argonaut is giving KEBABS players quite a lot of room to step on the point. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. And KEBABS only moving in one unit. So far they don't have to do anything. Argonautes seem to be waiting for the right engage here, but KEBABS is just playing the hero game right now. We can see a small flank here, but there's no units yet, so KEBABS playing very patiently, trying to bait Argonautes onto the point, as both teams don't seem to be willing to full commit yet. And now we can see some Kev trying to get in behind. It's Barbar, as we saw before, our unit kill leader. Kofi was actually on the flank there with the Varangians. You gotta watch out though, because there's a lot of stuff there on the walls. It looks like Argonautes want to push up. This might be tricky because there's Sekalian, there's Shenji, and there's also Tercio still there. Ooh, nice backup there. So currently it's a ranged battle here. Looks like those gunners are doing work. And also the Falconetti from MSR really putting the damage here. Pushing off KEBABS from that point. Again, we can see Barber on the flank. And slowly the point is being capped, but so far Argonaut is doing a really good job at being patient here. Feels like Barber might try and commit here. These are the cataphracts coming in. And this might be the push the go button for KEBABS. Let's see how well this Fortunato at the back can handle Barbar. He's taken out. Front line from Argonaut is still standing. Alcofibras unit with the Varangian still there, being a nuisance in the back line of KEBABS. He's going to be taken out right there by Razin. And the Falconetti from Argonauts are very effective here. They've been putting in the work and forcing KEBABS back again and again, and it looks like some KEBABS player trying to come in from the other side as well. That's Marv there. We can see some Cav coming in from Sexy Razan. Argonaut is playing it very patiently here. Right, KEBABS having trouble to actually get on the point here again after taking more than 3/4 of it almost at the initial minute when they stepped on the point. Is 6.5 minutes on the clock as they're looking to create a flank perhaps, but so far we haven't seen them full commit. It looks like they are bringing a lot more cav this time around. Of course, there's also cav here from Segi and Fury. There's also Fortunato watching their back. And Argonaut found this really nice location here with the big shields in the front. Fortunato guarding the back and arranged in between it. I would expect the Sekali militia to be able to throw down from here onto that location though, so here we go, Sexy Kebab buffing his unit. He's gonna throw with the Scully Militia, 2 units of it. That's going to be very juicy. The Argonaut is actually moving ahead of the throw with quite a lot of your units, but they will be low now. Let's see how this is going to go. I'm gonna zoom out and make sure we watch all the flanks. You can see Barbar with his Hussars. He just used the Cataphracts. Here comes KEBABS. They're stepping on a point, capping a couple of seconds here. There is the Cav in the back from Sexy Q. That's the first charge. Now it's up to Barbar to actually make this work. We can see Flamers going off there. Winged Hussars through the gate, Winged Hussars from the right. This is a nice Cav charge there. Counter Winged Hussars, stopped by KEBABS. And KEBABS fighting really hard here to gain their ground, and Argonautes trying to hold, but there's a lot of chaos there in the back line. Sexy Ratzam also there still with his scav in the back. And it's going to turn into a hero fight now. Odin's trying to get, or Argonautes trying to get new units, but KEBABS stepping on a point. You can see the banner unit there, rebuffing and recharging all of their units. KEBABS are gonna have to want to get a new units here, but the hero fight usually is in the favor of KEBABS, as they're still holding that supply, they're still intercepting those units there. This means that KEBABS will have a shorter supply route as well. It's still 4.5 minutes on the clock. This is a really good fight from KEBABS. They're winning the hero by hero fight. The shields are in the front. Nothing that can go through that right now with the heroes here from KEBABS holding off that point. Although Aldur is still trying to intercept it. He just made it on time. Shield main is coming, but they're too far away right now to actually be dealing damage. Point is captured. He was pushed off and now he's dead as well. Those shield maidens are free for him to pick up. Wolf Silence setting in the Sons of Fenrir. But that's too little too late, as those units are all cleared up, and still we have Valley Kek in the supply, intercepting it, making sure there was no unit allowed to be pulled out. And we can also see it in the back here. The same Polak still doing it. And Barbar putting up the hero performance once again for KEBABS. Nice place from them onto the supply, making sure that the KEBABS team could make it onto the point and stay there with the hero play. And now they're gonna have a lot of time on their hand. It's 7 minutes left, and as we can see at the top, 994 left for KEBABS, 611 left for Argonautes. Assuming again that those are right, we've seen that the numbers don't always add up in the overview mode, but so far it looks like it very well may be. Alright, we're gonna have to find out what units are left for both teams. They should both still be having a good unit lineup left. Some traps flying in, but that's not gonna help much there. So let's see, we saw a bit of cav used by KEBABS in the first push, but there is a lot of cav left right now. We can see the Kurak, the Uzars coming in. They're grouping on the right side here, and already they've gained, or actually been allowed, a lot of room there. Heilung picking up the unit kills there. Preemptive trap strike, and looks like Argonautes is trying to pull it here. The cav is going to go around, but it's already been spotted by Barbar and Machuca. Trap flying in. Can KEBABS hold this? Well, the cav is trying to go around. Ooh, big cataphracts there. Some actually make it through as well. And Sexy Kitchev and Heilung, Sexy Kebab, they are gonna have to hold their ground here with the Varangian, with the Shieldmans. But looks like they're losing a lot of ground here. And the KEBAB is going to come in. Here's Heilung sending in his cav, and that is a big wipe, and there's more coming. Mini Kushak though coming in from the back. He's cataphracts are desperately needed, but looks like he can't make it. He's being pushed back by Machuca as KEBABS run onto the point. More cav coming in, but these cav are too soon, I believe. For Tabacho, nice race there. Stopping a lot of the cav, but the Varangians will make short work of them. As the heroes are dying by one. Wolf Silent down, Alka Fabrias down. And again, we can see Veli Keku onto the supply. He's got a very clear job description for today. Get on that supply, stop it, make sure they don't come back. And we can see it's all red, it's all blue, no more blue left here. It's a full wipe from the KEBABS team. They aced the Argonautes, and after a slow start initially, KEBABS very convincingly take the win here. GG to them. That's 1-0 up in this very first match. Woo! Heilung picking up his MVP. Typically always on the Musket or the medium class, but today he was on the Poleaxe. 4050, 91 unit kills. Very clear stats for all of the team members actually. Lanifty following shortly, Sexazam also following shortly. Let's go over their units quickly, so we can see a lot of Varangians were killed in this mode, and Shield Maidens, and also the Cat of course. We got a bit more friendly meta this time around. We'll see how it evolves. Samurai Keku at the bottom, but not gonna lie, or actually Veli Keku also a bit at the bottom, but he was playing really well. Surprising to see him with 0 deaths after being on that supply for so much. And Barbar also still getting in, of course, the unit kills that you expect from him. Argonautes are doing quite well on the Argonautes side. And we'll quickly go over the other teams as we're gonna get the next match started as well. Take a look at post-battle stats analysis. And after initial wins from small wins, I gotta say, from Argonautes, KEBABS just took the game, ran with it, and that was a very good game from them. Alright, back to lobby creation. It was a nice match there. Here we go. Alright, lobby up. Time to inform the teams as well. Alright, same bands once again. Alright, let's see. Everyone. Mr. Nara here. And of course myself. Alright, there we go. Alright, we saw very disciplined play from KEBABS this time. Not something we've seen as before. Typically, they've been very, very aggressive. Alright, we're gonna welcome Comps to the stream. Let's see. Yo, Comps.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you. What a match.
Yeah, welcome to the match, Comps. First time for you casting, right?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, will be fun.
Yeah.
Again, guys, anyone's welcome to join the cast if you want to. So, Comps, wanting to try out, welcome.
Thank you.
What did you think about the first game? I assume you've watched it just now.
Of course I did. I liked it. I mean, nice tactics. The supply book from Barbar, I think it was.
Yep.
That guy MVP. They pushed very nicely onto the point. That's just the way to go. It's a difficult map, but once you have A, you just steamroll it. And yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it so far. Are you ready to join the lobby as well?
Yes, in a second.
Alright. That'll be good. Alright, I'll inform the teams. Alrighty, let's see. There you go. Alright, so you got a stream?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna start this game, guys. Here we go.
What are your predictions, Seabee? Who will take the second match?
Well, seeing how patiently KEBABS played last game, I do expect them to win the defenses as well. We've seen them be a little bit arrogant sometimes. We know their plays are extremely good, and this sometimes means that they actually give a little bit too much room to their opponents, but we'll see what's going to happen here. Let's take a look at the units first and see what they pick. Last time we did see a lot of cav. It was like almost 50-50 on the cav infantry for KEBABS and also a lot of ranged. What are the standouts for you here again? Argonautes with the Falconetti.
Indeed, I see Falcos, I see Flamers, lots of specialist units. I mean, Shenjis as well. It's gonna be good to see, you know. We need to watch how they use it and if they get the value out of those specialist units. Because if you lose them in a random push or skirmish or whatever, we saw the shield maidens in the last match. The guy trying to run on point, he died. Shield maidens got destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad to see, you know. So yeah, I see some suns as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've been seeing a lot of Suns today as the blue filler unit. Seems like they've risen in priority. We saw them a lot last season, right? When they were the absolute hero killers, they were nerfed a little bit,
indeed,
but they're still making it to our matches here today.
indeed. I'm also seeing a lot of pole axes and short swords.
Yep. Yeah, true.
Right?
Short swords have been very popular in in this season. Pole axes seem to be on a return after initially not being played that much.
Yeah, seems like KEBABS is focusing on pole axe this time.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely interesting.
definitely
We'll
is.
see how it goes. It's
Absolutely.
definitely a hero locker, so that's
Yep. And KEBABS, some of their players being with Lamaland back in the day, one of the more famous teams as well, winning our tournament, for example, is doing quite well in the CBLs. These guys have always been known to play a lot of pole axes, even before the runes were there.
it's a
So
broken class.
it is a very good class. Alright, looks like Argonautes are going to get both the left and right wall destroyed. They're taking their time. KEBABS are delaying a battering ram. And ooh, sexy kebab. Let's go. You got it.
Oh, instant drop that.
Here we
You
got
like
him.
to see it.
Yep, yep. Drop that on the ballista. Nice shot. Let's see if we can get some more. So nothing else will happen for now. He knows his angles, that's for sure.
Yeah, he practiced
Oh.
that. He has been practicing.
Alright, alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave him to it. He
When you
knows what he's
focus on
doing
him,
there.
yeah. If you focus on him, he's not gonna hit anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of expected them to jump down as well, though.
Yeah, that's what
You
we
know?
saw a lot the last time we saw this
Yeah,
map, right?
indeed.
But so
They
far,
jump down, destroy the artillery. It's such a good strategy if it works.
yeah, yeah,
But I guess they're not doing it.
yeah, not today at
So
least.
yeah,
Yep.
but
Of course, also remember, like the bands are modal, right? So that means that the cat can only be stopped realistically by units like Fort Braccio or like Imperial Pike, which we are seeing quite a lot of on the Argonautes side. But KEBABS have chosen a very different approach. They've got Cav, Shield Maidens, Varangians. That's almost it, and then one unit of Imperial Shields. So
what a surprise.
yeah.
No, but I'm actually surprised by that band. Like
Ooh.
Modaus, I mean, my feeling for them is that they're not that great lately.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Especially with the Liao meta, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like they're able to stop anything. I don't know if you feel differently, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. The battering ram actually destroyed. Wall on the right flank also down. Left tower has reached, the right tower is almost there.
Now the question will be, will they go over the walls? Will they go through the breach?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Gonna try to set up on walls?
Not sure. I mean, there's still a lot of mortal out, so I'm expecting Draus on the other one to swap out the units, and then depending on what we see,
That's
I will be able to tell. But for now, it's a lot of infantry, so I do expect them to want to take the wall. But I also am surprised that they have not taken the right supply yet.
Well,
I mean, that is something that teams have at least done. It's quite easy. Often you don't even need that much resources and time put into it. It's just good to have as the attacker.
yeah, definitely. Okay, so they're moving up on the walls. Let's see how that fight goes.
Yep.
And Bobs are not giving up easily here.
Yeah, strong contest here from KEBABS on the one side, making sure that those players not able to flank coming in from the left.
Yes.
We can see KEBABS with the Varangian and the Claymores. Also Claymores, actually, we've been seeing them more and more over the last couple of weeks. They are a very efficient flank unit. They're very fast on the charts and very strong as well with their For Freedom.
Indeed, but they do have a countdown, right?
Yep.
So it's yeah, but definitely with this meta as well. They can wreck so many units, but after 15 seconds, it's a difficult unit then.
Yep. And look at this, Argonautes are really defending their battering ram. They want to make sure that gate is down this time around. There it is. Alright, so now it looks like they've got all their options open for them. And I expect them to commit to a push now. They've got 9 minutes left, so still plenty of time here. Make sure to watch the units. I'm curious to see if KEBABS are switching out any of those units or Argonautes. I'm seeing 2 Zicali in there and a Falconetti, for example, on the KEBABS side.
The Zicalians are interesting though.
Yep.
Falconetti as well on Argonauts. For the Brazio. I don't know how I feel about the Forte, especially when you're pushing downstairs.
Yeah, that was about to say. In the attack, pushing down, not so good, right? Alright, let's see.
If they can set up, probably, I don't know. But yeah, let's see.
Yep.
I always feel like that side of the stairs is the most difficult one to push, because there's so many ways to be flanked when you push down.
Yeah, there is. Let's see.
Seems like they're
actually, one of the breaches is still standing. I just noticed the left breach. We can see, by the way, that Killed and another player from Argonautes are on the flank. We can see some Shenji bombs being thrown. They're trying to destroy their specialist units here. Gotta keep an eye out on the units to see if any of those KEBABS units were lost there. But surprising to see the left breach still standing. This means that there is a way for Argonautes to go behind, but also, of course, for KEBABS to flank using that wall. Although it is a long way around, so...
Yes. So, wait and see how KEBABS wants to do it. Seems like they're rotating to the other side as well. But maybe a push from 2 sides.
Yeah, Argonautes is trying to split forces here. They've put up a wall on the left, close to the left siege tower, to make sure not many of the units are spotted. We can see the Zicalian standing all right here in this corner there. If they're spotted, I think some Shenjis could hit them and take them out quite easily, but
Definitely.
so far they're really well hidden by the trees and the buildings, so they should be safe. Let's see if it's... Yeah, looking for the Falconettis, just to make sure where they are. Where are
Seems like they're setting up
Yeah.
for a push.
Exactly, yeah, we got MSR's Falconetti right here set up. They're going to make sure he's got plenty of room to shoot. Wolf Silent with the Zicalian. Velikek, our player that was on the flank all the time blocking the supplies last game, is now with the Varangian sitting on the side there. Here goes the Falconetti, but that's only one unit of Imperial Shields. That's
It's gonna take a while to hurt that unit. You really have to... Oh, one player fell down.
That might be a mistake. Excalibur, can you make it out? Oh,
He made it out. What a legend.
Quick footwork there. Alright, look at this. This is
what they're doing.
This looks like Argonautes' plan, leaving the breach open intentionally. I mean, KEBABS could have also taken it lower with the Falconetti and maybe tried to destroy it at the last second,
but their units are slow.
Yeah, they're very slow.
Giving a lot of time to rotate as well.
It's so easy to rotate for them, unless they put up like a huge wall of shields here, all the way from left to the right.
And with the breach hill being down, it's hard to flank it.
The advantage of being here, though, is that you could force some traps. There are a couple of shots that can hit, but they could also hit your own units, so you gotta be careful.
Let's see what the Falcons... Okay, the Falcons are starting to shoot. No, not really.
Yeah, here we go. That's the trap. They're trying to bait a couple. They might move down.
Only 5 minutes remaining. If they want to do multiple pushes, they're gonna have to do something soon.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they haven't done a single push yet, and they do have all
It's a difficult map, but you need to try. Like, you need to do something. I need to...
You gotta force something. They've just been sitting around now. Yeah.
Let's see how they react to this rotation again.
Right. You can see the Claymore, the Shield Maidens, and the Varangian on the flank. Sexy Boomer, Kekko. Alright, and here we go. Stepping on the point, big shields on the point for KEBABS, being faced by other big shields. Shield Maidens forming a line here for Engine and for KEBABS in the front. Let's see if they can break his front line. Ooh, Emissary got a bit...
Nicely though.
Alright, now it's waiting for the Kev though. Where's the Kev coming in?
Indeed. Will they be able to stop the Cav flank? That's the question.
Still Fort Watcher brace there. It looks like Argonautes so far holding it really quite well. There's the Cav through the gate. But now the counter Cav is coming in. But look at these Fort Watcher brace. Hussars stopped mostly. Shenji and Falconetti still shooting strong.
Yeah, Falconetti doing work there.
But we can see no block on the supply here for Argonautes. So this means, yep, there it is. The Cav from KEBABS going to come in right now. 3-4 Cav units. Argonautes has won that fight. But now it's the question if they can hold the point and actually set up a proper defense. Because it looks like KEBABS is already back on the point and wiping them.
Yeah, that's...
It looked for a second there that Argonautes had actually managed to defend their range. And look at this, the Falconetti and the Shenji did manage to make it out alive.
Yeah, it looked really good. Like that formation with the big shields.
Exactly.
They held so many units there.
Yeah. The Fort Watchers were braced as well, stopping some of the Hussars. But in the end, it wasn't enough, too much Cav, not enough heroes alive to stop it.
Indeed.
Alright, now they have 2.5 minutes on the clock. What do you expect from Argonautes?
A fast push. They need to force something at this point. Because you do not have the time to stand and wait and shoot with your Falcons and soften them up. You need to go in. But KEBABS knows this as well. You see it already. One guy going outside with Cav.
Yeah, exactly. This is just buying time here. It's only 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah, every second that this guy, exactly, and I cannot say it. Cafe yeah, that's right. Anyway, every second he's going to take away or delaying or just or weakening units is time that Argonautes cannot afford to lose, and he will be coming back in 25 seconds. So he will be here to get back, probably with his Cav.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Inspiration push.
Exactly.
They need to do it.
Here's the brute force. Alright, good Fort Watcher brace there for Adam. They're being faced with other Fort Watcher and also Shield Maidens. 2 units of Fort Watcher. Houndsman here even.
Ooh, that's
Where's the Cav Fjords though? Not much there to lose though. Falconetti set up again. Shenji also set up again for Argonautes. But these Hussars, oh man, and Flamers going in, but that was a little too late. Hussars over the point from Drowse, cleaning up a lot of the units there, but the Fort Watcher also holding strong still.
For the Watcher, they need to get on that unit.
There we go, killed, destroying that.
Okay, that's good.
Alright, get a frack in the back, that's nice. Alright, looks like Argonautes is starting to clean the point, but do they have enough left? There's only a minute on the clock, and here comes more Cav. Woohoo! Heilung! Welcome back. He got the MVP last game, and it looks like he's on his way to get it again.
Yeah, that's always a dangerous part, right? You push him off and then the Cav comes in and you're not in position to stop it.
Yeah. Well, that looks like a GG here. 30 seconds on the clock. Argonautes is already leaving, they know it's over. Their death times are way too long. KEBABS take the 2-0 here against them.
GG.
GG. Well played indeed. Yeah, KEBABS are gonna take this. Well done by them. I mean, it was an expected win, but KEBABS showing a very good strength here.
Indeed.
They played quite
very nice rotations, like with the cavalry in the back. That's the way you need to do it, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Did you think that Falconetti, the Flamers, good call or not? Let's see how many unit kills it got, but it's always like it's flipping, right? You either you kill a lot of it or you just not able to do the damage.
Absolutely. Alright, I had to change the score there. Alright, so KEBABS taking a 2-0. I'm gonna go quickly over the heroes, and then we got some time before our next match starts in 15 minutes. So we can talk about our next match as well. Samurai Kakura this time taking the MVP for KEBABS. Looks like Heilung simply picked up a lot of heroes at the end there, wiping that point. Alright, Samurai Kakura, look at this, he got a lot of Falconetti there. That's a great sexy Q. And Farikaku. Alright, we'll just hit all the heroes there, make sure You can check out their score later, guys. Alright, considering we saw so much Cav last week, we're also still seeing a lot of Cav, but a bit more mixed. We're also seeing the Ferengi and the Shield Maiden, and the Falconetti being really strong. What do you expect to see from Surfs? Let's check like our next match. It will be. I gotta check it here. Next match will be Slabs versus Surf Slayer. So Surf Slayer was the first to pull out like full Cav last week. And I know they love their Cav, so I'm very curious to see what they will bring.
I'm expecting Cav.
You're expecting Cav, yeah.
Yeah, but just the current meta is so Cav orientated, and with the recent buffs to the units, it's just, oh, look at that graph. No, but yeah, I'm expecting a lot of Cav layouts, cutoff decks. It's just very hard to counter it at the moment.
It sure is.
But it's definitely interesting because KEBABS